Like Nelly, legend in the game Machiavelli. There, you see me on the telly. Like Nelly. Yeah, boy. I'm blind in my ways. We got the slim. Definitely got her up your game there, like that. Cindy, the emo. Emo. Honestly, it's too bloody. Glastonbury. Yeah, you see me on the telly. I should learn my lesson. Copyright blocked. That live I did yesterday, I had to go into the studio thing and trim it all down, didn't I? It took ages as well, man. Tried to get clever and show a bit of the match at the end, didn't I? Knocked it off, then just got blocked worldwide. This is I shouldn't even be playing this tune. I don't know if you can hear it. Boss dog, bless up. Who watched the boxing? Did you watch the boxing last night? Fact. Funny because I was awake when I dozed off early doors, and I woke up about 11, and I thought I knew there was some boxing on, but I didn't know who it was. You know what I mean? So this song's for you, so can you hear it? My son who got me into this. Oh man, I'm desperate for this Wi-Fi boosty jobby. Oh, didn't he, mate? You know what? I seen you in a few chats, for, and I was awake. I was going to watch the match. I was going to watch the boxing anyway, so I thought, should I just go live? I know Fact will probably jump in. I was going to have a bit of banter, but I'm glad I didn't in the end because okay, so it went pear shaped, didn't it? MIS to the motherfucking T. Boss Dog, you were pissed by 7 o'clock, you mate. Boss Dog was on the Copperbergs. Back on the late night mooching, got myself in a pickle. Charlie, pick up the Charlie. That's alright then, mate, as long as they were the big ones. Oh, mate, I seen it, I shared it. I think you had 8 people in, right, boss? I shared it and it went down to 3. My son, Boss Dog's the man. Boss Dog is into all the music you're into, mate. Who's tell Boss Dog who's red hot at the minute, son? Who you listening to at the minute? Boss Dog knows them all, man. He's into Bugsy and all that. Buster into Bugsy and what was happening downstairs with your Alexa? Like Buster, it was having none of it, was it? Alexa, play Bugsy Malone, Daily Duppy. Fuck you. Fuck off. Alexa, Daily Duppy, Bugsy Malone, Daily Duppy Radio. Fuck this. Haven't you got the Welsh version? Sure, we can get a Welsh version, can't you? Fucking with fire, fam. Niggas call me Stone Cold, girls call me Stunner. He's wrote a few tracks, you know. He's wrote a few tracks, you know, dog. Been in the studio a few times, have you, son? Yo, yo, yo. Ice coming in with the 4-4. Kicking in the door with the 4-4. Hip hop. Got to be Dave, eh? Dave's been about for a while, hasn't he? You just think Dave would have come up with something a bit better than Dave, like, wouldn't you? Like, what about Dave the Rave or something like that? Has Guy Ritchie got a new film out, like, guys? What? I like Guy Ritchie. We'll do a special on the Palmos just for Ice, because we know he loves talking about them, yeah. What about the Hot Shot Palmo? What's Richie Sunak done? What's Richie Sunak done, like? I've just heard something there about thingy Biden, Hunter Biden. Is that his son or his brother or something? Squishy ballsack. He's got a pad up. How is Richie Sunak? Like, I think it's in Richmond, isn't it? Or just the old 2.5 bill. And what's he done? What's he done, Hunter Biden? I look like Harry Hill without the shirt. Hot night saunas, Carlas, Abnas, Carlas, Abnas and Carlas. Is fella Abnar or Carla? Yeah, man, you know it. The other ones had leopard skin in the middle there. Honestly, it was the last pet. There was two or three pairs left. In bargains. I got the times three before Christmas, but mess with your eyes and 2.5 bill. What from out of his own money? Like out of his backjack. I need to sign in on my own account on this Fire Stick because I'm having to watch adverts, man. Taxpayers' money. It's all right, son, because no one will be bothered in here because hardly any of them pay tax in here, mate. Yes, Paul C. Pick up the borough posse in the house. Album soon land. Where's my next check? Padeco. Garth. I know, mate. Hang on. I've had Garth, right? I've had Harry Hill. Him out the Halifax adverts. Monk. Yeah. Abner. What's happening now anyway? You been to graft today? Who's feeding Marlon? And Marvin. Phil Backrackid. We'll do a bit of music and then we'll watch the Man United Tottenham a minute later. Is anyone watching the Aston Villa game there? It took them 5 minutes to sort that goal out. That wasn't even a goal. Offside by a toenail. My thing. Oh, wasn't it? I mean, you scored a goal like that, and you're giving it this, running about and that. And then you have to wait 5 minutes to get told that it doesn't even count. They'll be raging next week, mate, when. I reckon it'll be a 0-0 draw like next week. Or we'll sneak another 1-0. We'll get a bit desperate. You can't just throw everyone behind the ball for 90 minutes, though, can you? The good thing is, though, the good thing about it is when it goes to VAR and you've already celebrated it once when it is a goal, when they officially say it is a goal, you get to celebrate it again, don't you? Skip in 22 seconds. Is that how long you have to wait? Well, it's got to be tweaked a little bit, hasn't it? Because what happens in the World Cup when Frank Lampard scored that goal, it went about 3 foot over the line, didn't it, against the Germans? When we didn't get it, there's got to be. You can't have that. But also, I don't think you can have like a offside by like a toenail or a cat's cock hair, can you? Six figures, no big thing. Bad that one, eh? I think he made a good save there, like Jordan Pickford. I don't know how keepers do it, mate. The reactions and that. Man, I'm still standing there waiting. I'd be still standing there now with that ball in the back of the net. Doesn't make sense. Reactions like that, I'll be honest. Squeaks. Let's have a look at Squeaks. They're a hard lot to please in here, though, so I'll be honest. You don't get no passes in here. Squeaks. Oh, you know what, mate? My mother loves Daniel O'Donnell. Like she's been to his house and all that because apparently you can go to he lives in Ireland and somewhere in Donegal or somewhere, wherever it is. Squeaks. Squeaks fire in the booth or Daily Duppy. Got Central C Daily Duppy. Big squeak thing. Central C's alright, isn't he? Oh yeah, Mr. Neil Diamond. Yeah, bye. Forever in Blue Jeans. That's Phil Graham's favourite song. Big Squeako. Visuals by Aid OG. You've got a new channel out, Paul. I can share it in here for you, mate. So look. Squeaks. I think that's it there, mate. Paul C 298. 2988. John and Kendra Bosch. He'll have to have a word with Ice here. He's brutal, man. I put one on for you. Ice, I'll put one on for you, right? Put one on for Ice here. He'll look, New Gladiators tonight. Who the called? See any good ones? Like, is Jet in it? We've got Jet, Hunter. Who's the other one? Wolfman, whatever his name was. Did she open Pally Park? She's from Billingham, wasn't she? Two K subs, mate. God knows how well I do know I've like shot mad shots and that in it. Mad shot thing. Juice. What about a bit of Dougie Fresh? Or just make a palm around. Get up there. Ice, what about the WA and Public Enemy and that? You into them? Must be. Is it still there, that? Is it still there? Billingham for a minute. Billingham was only built because of ICR, wasn't it? I always found it a little bit of a strange place, like. Billingham Bombers. The bad the old rappers like that, though. Fight the power of that beat. Roll the Ice, my favourite album. LL Cool J. Walking with a Panther. Boy from Darlow. Up there, Darlow. I know a few people from Darlow. Spend a bit of cash on Darlow, to be honest, and Stockton. Stockton's getting a big facelift. They've just knocked it basically all down the riverside. They've knocked the Swallow Hotel down, which needed knocking down, to be honest. It was an absolute eyesore, wasn't it? But well, Stockton High Street's the widest high street in England. Did you know that? If you want to jump on and do some moves, boss dog, I'll put the tunes on for you. Run DMC as well. I once asked a question, right, on one of my quizzes. I shared, I asked a question, right, on one of my quizzes. Oh no, that was it. I was said 80s. I was saying it was when I first started doing lives, right? I said I was an 80s channel. So I was playing all 80s music. And I played Run DMC, you know. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Huh. And somebody jumped on straight away and went, that's not an 80s song. But I think it is, because they brought it out again, didn't they? Sure, the original was 1989. I'll bust some moves with you, mate, when this pint of Prosecco goes down, lad. Thank you. So I can't remember who it was now, but I said, oh, fuck's sake. It was only about my second live, and them trying to, like, make a dick of us and that. So don't forget, people, 3:55, we've got Boss Dog busting some moves there. He'll be showing us how to do the moonwalk, the caterpillar, and possibly a head spin. So was that the new gaff? Was that the gaff downstairs yesterday, boss? Was looking nice, like. He likes his lighting, boss dog. You know, it's the lighting's got to be right. You know, he's got to set the. He likes to set the tone. You know what I mean? It was like something. It was like the Mal Light Show. Anyone from Middlesbrough? I haven't seen them, mate, but I've seen your one arm pull ups that you do on the morning. Just a good running man as well, don't you? Oh, they're working now. Might be the internet here. So I've got to get a Wi-Fi booster, but there's about 500 to choose from. So by the end of this live, I want somebody to recommend me a Wi-Fi booster. Check yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, man, it was like it's only to be expected from the dog, though, isn't it? Are people getting their hair cut there though, or like coming for a night out? If anyone can tell me what Ice Cube has got on his boiler suit in this video, check yourself. Oh, mate, I'm waiting. I'm waiting on one tomorrow. My main man sending me one through the post tomorrow, man. I've missed them. Can you believe? Can you believe that I like son give me a nice blunt last week, yeah, and he'll confirm this. He gave me a blunt last week, and I give him it back. I said, nah, it's just sticking, man. When I got Nutter to come round and smash me flat up, you know, I didn't actually say, will you come round and smash my flat up, Nutter? I said, will you come and help me dismantle some wardrobes and a bed? But to Nutter, that meant just come round and smash everything up. But when he come round, he did have one of them. He was trying to sell me them Jungle Boys or wherever they were. And I hadn't had to go with them then. I hadn't had to go with them then. Everyone who comes in my chat smokes weed, mate. So everyone. They've all got some sort of vice. Funny colour. That'll be the one you got off Nutter. They'll have something in them, then, man. Nutter took all the THC out and filled it up with cooking oil or something. Cool, funny colour. They made Nutter's eyebrows grow twice as fast. Oh, you Boss Dog. You know, obviously, Boss Dog, right, is Boss Dog along with Andrew J. holds the world record for growing a beard. Like, but you've got a new contender, mate, Shadow Nuns. Mate, he can grow a beard overnight. Oh, I'm jealous now, like. Police Academy. What were the characters in Police Academy? Hightower, wasn't it? Hightower. I'm going to stick the match on in a bit. First. Steve Guttenberg, wasn't it? What's happened to Roy Schneider anyway? Jonesy, yeah, boy. Oh yeah, he's a human beatbox, wasn't he? He's got Mike Perry on speed dial though, don't he? Mike Perry wants him. Mahoney. Looking forward to Tuesday tonight. Let's not get it twisted. I said he grew beards fast. Proctor was another. Oh, we got some blocking. Are we blocking people? Like, are we, Paul? Oh, big shout out to Travis. Whoever you are, Travis. He has unblocked me. I can now see him in the chat, but since he's unblocked me, I've only seen him once. Well, I was ghosting last night. Deco, you would have had a field day. Well, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. No, wrong word. You'd have been amazed by last night's antics on here. Like, it was next level. Next level. Serious flip flopping going on. We were all out last night, man. Mate, has he? What's going on there now? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a snowflake, but I was just wanted to know, like, because he had me and Louise blocked. That's what was weird. So I thought, the cogs started turning. I was thinking, who's this Travis then? Because apparently what was pissing me off was I kept seeing people in chat, like, always laughing at him, so I thought he must be quite funny. And then I addressed it last week. I said in the chat, does anyone know who Travis is? And everyone was like, nah, I never heard of Travis. I was like, come on, man, you're all laughing at him last week. But I went on someone else's channel and they asked who Travis was, and loads of people knew him. But Phil Graham asked him, I asked Phil to ask this Travis why he'd blocked me. And he said he hadn't. But I thought, you have, like, because you blocked Louise as well. And the next day, I started seeing him in comments. Scottish band then were. What happened to them? They were decent then. Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? What was the other one? Flowers in the Garden or something? Flowers in the garden. Do, 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 do. What was it called? Flowers in the window. Whoa, what was the rest of it though? The chorus? It's quite catchy. Everywhere we go. Flowers in the night garden. Who's the best scratcher? You know, scratching. In fact, did you see all that carry on last night, mate? But might as well address it, mightn't we? Crazy behaviour there from Big Tunesy Boy, the Plum. This is my fucking channel. Oh, you're getting your last warning, and then I'm going to take your fucking spanner. Somebody said last night, is that fucking Frank Bruno? You know what I mean, Harry? This is your last warning. He's gone to the other side, man. Jonesy's gone to the other side. The last thing I seen was Gav B, our mate Gav B. He was taking a full. He was taking a lecture off Chris the Brick, man. It was unbelievable. Come on, Gav, where are you? Come and explain yourself, Gav. Fair play though. It was right in the middle of like there was some major beef going off right on the panel. But Gav was out on a night out, wasn't he? So Gav kept coming on the panel, and it was like this. It was like he was in he was in a disco or a nightclub or something in Kirkcaldy. Do they have nightclubs in Kirkcaldy? Whichever nightclub he is in Kirkcaldy, that's where he was last night on some sort of night out. But he'd been on the Red Bulls, so he kept coming on the panel right in the middle of loads of beef, just giving it this man with all these lights behind him. He was only trying to change the mood, but it wasn't happening. But I tell you, it was. I think it was Cut the Supply. You know, the Scottish fella. He'd been live for about 12 hours, yeah. Been live for about 12 hours, but all he was doing was watching other people's lives and just ripping them. Oh, that was it. The funniest thing ever, man. Where's 420? 420's only got a 3D mask done of Tunes. You know, Tunes' face. He's got a picture out, and he's made a 3D mask of it. He jumped on Cut's panel last night, and he had this Tunesy mask on. And he was doing weights, and Tunes got wind of it. And jumped on and like went through him in there. I think it was called the Claggy Bat. Up, Dennis. Yeah, I'm going to show you anyway. He's done a short here. I'll show you. It's funny as fuck. So this was on Cut the Supplies channel last night. I'll tell you what, that Bally girl, she's a testimony to what makeup can do for you, like, innit? Well, I see. He must have got it done right. 420. He's got it bloody. one of them 3D things. Yeah, check this one out, right? Here's Tunesy going on one list, but this one. Watch 420 come on in a minute. Big up Vander. This all happened last night. Look at it. DG, because he's Irish, isn't he? But he lives in Manchester, I think. Been about for time. I think he's fighting Irish's mate, and he just comes on and has a bit of banter and that. You know, he works through the week and he isn't on all the time. But he comes on. No, he's Irish. There's a bit of clipping in that, does videos and stuff. ODB. First one to tell me what ODB stands for. Bonus point. Yeah, but yes, Cartman. Tight lines. Tight lines. Whoa. Yes, Dennis. Baby, I got your money. I said, hey. Hey, dirty. You can't beat the 70s pimp style, like, can you? It's not very good, mate. It's not the best. You usually get the disposable ones, but I haven't got any. I will have a better one tomorrow, though. ODB, Old Dirty Bat. How's that Everton game getting on anyway? Yeah, it all went off last night, man. It all went off big time. But the Clippers were working overtime last night. Still 0-0, mate. Where's Wee Eddie anyway? I need to give Wee Eddie a high five. Right in the middle of all the beef last night. Tunes was going absolutely mental. There's about 5 of them on the panel, but there's only about 4 people in the chat, and then Eddie just pops up with his first comment. Big up, fly me to the moon. I was like, oh, right in the middle of all the beef. That was the only comment he made. He probably got blocked. 7 minutes added. He was in here yesterday, Al. You don't see much of him though, do you? Unless you have to like get on your knees to see Eddie, or you'll miss him. Yeah, how come that boxing was in Canada last night anyway? What's the story there? Quebec. Quebec isn't really the hotbed of world boxing, is it? But did you watch all the fights, Fact? That first one was, it's that weight category, isn't it? They just go at it like for 10, 12 rounds, just get tucked in and then just knock fuck out of each other. Is the Man U match on Sky Sports? No, that's doing no one any good, that, like, is it? In a bit, mate. Right, Premier League channel. I'll stick that on in a minute, mate, and I'll do a bit of analysing. Oh, here he is, back, boy. He's a batty boy. I think I seen a bit of the action last night. Oh, I think you've seen a bit of the. I don't mean action. I mean the YouTube action. Yeah, Jones just fell out with everyone, man. Fell out. He's fell out with everyone. It's unbelievable. I don't really, and you know why? Because I said it all. Yes, I said everything like yesterday. I did like I went in on tunes a little bit. But if you look at my community post yesterday, this was before anything happened last night. I said, don't worry if you missed Friday nights because it'll probably be the same on Saturday night, but it was even worse. It started off on Monks as well. Is that? Did I see somewhere that Monk's channel's gone? I hope not. I know there was a bit of chew on there. I fell asleep. I watched the match. I watched the half 5 match, and then I fell asleep. But I think there was some chewing Monks on there with well, tunes again, believe it or not, tunes and Aki. But it's gone. That live went, so I didn't see any of that. I haven't seen anything today, but then I seen Jim Zeus put something up today asking where his thing was. Yes, Davy. Pick up the Davy, Dad. Oh, so he's not gone. Yeah, so he took that lad and then he started a new one up, didn't he? So that's. I was trying to pick the story up from there, but I think I sort of gathered though what had been going on from listening to tunes and that. You know what I mean? So it's all the same. But it now looks like Tunesy's decided that he's had it with everyone now over this side, or whatever he wants to call this side. Yes, roller cola. Couldn't believe it the other night at work. The other night at work, yeah. Oh, Fizz, check this out. The other night at work, um, the vendor machines. The vendor machine's only got lilt in it. No lilt. Oh, 3 points now would be priceless for Everton, like. Not happening though. Oh, wasted chance, wasted. These are me 199 as these 199 fairly, which which let's be honest, but take them off, right? I can't read. Put them on, everything's perfect. So getting your sight back for 199 is not really. It's not a bad deal, is it? Yeah, what was the saying there? It's your fault that is. Oh, this was £1 for a can out of the vending machine, which isn't that bad, is it? Oh yeah, Tunesy's falling out with everyone, man. So the night before, he's bigging up Mr. England as his top mod. Mr. England, best mod I've ever had. He's gone. Mr. England's finished. Mr. England's finished. Like he's been sacked. I think he kicked Barnsley Bill, which is his lieutenant. You know what I mean? He kicked Barnsley Bill off his panel. He had Celtic, Shufflin, Anton, At one point, there was tunes, Celtic, Anton, and Shuffling on his on his panel. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. It's all entertainment, you know what I mean? It's like for it was funny, Brand. I've got nothing invested in tunes, you know. Like I've got we just having our opinion over here. I just think it's funny, like the hypocrisy. But it's just funny watching tunes, man. Honestly, that would have put the cat amongst the pigeons. That like I'm not. I'm small fry Davy mate in this YouTube world, bro. I spoke up a few times this week, and you know I just couldn't handle all the shit, mate. I couldn't handle. I couldn't handle the getting up, looking on YouTube, and having loads of videos made about you and that. Fuck that. Jonesy loves it though. He's not happy unless he's got over 300 videos made of him. You know what I mean? Uh, but I think it's what it's like, man. It's that fickle over here. You can turn it into whatever you want in the day. You just got to go in on the right people, and say the right things. See, Flavors was live this morning, wasn't he? The only thing he couldn't say, they were all saying last night, why don't these people jump on the panels and have the say, you know, they're having the say from the chat and that. But I did like 5 hours yesterday. I did a 5 hour live, and right from the start, I was sticking the link out for tunes to come on. Oh, it's sad, that man, sad. Bless there for Barbara. Yeah, Deco, mate. It was hilarious, man. It was hilarious. Like, for the people who watch this side of YouTube and know what's going on, it was like it was just like it was like, what the fuck are you doing, Chumsy? The people who was trying to run his channel, he was like, it's my fucking channel, you know. He's like, that's my fucking channel. Yeah, going on about who's trying to clean his channel up, and everyone who hated the night before was on his channel, and he was just kicking everyone who's been following him for months. That's what Stella does to you, man. I've got a few subs like this week, to be honest. So is the Man U game on this same channel, like Davey? I don't know what you what. I don't think you're daft enough to watch as much as we watch on here. I think you know who Tunesy is, don't you, Davey? But if you are into YouTube and you are into all the drama and that, if you're into YouTube and you're into all this drama, then it was probably one of the best. It's been probably two of the best days or two of the best nights for the band for the drama and all that. Like, but what's the one, bro? That is the one. Yeah, man. We'll watch a bit of watch a bit of Man United, I think. There's a fighting trolls has been putting his bets up, hasn't he? Did his first ones win? Did you see the odds on them though? Come on. Oh, Pablo, man. Where is it? Let's have a look. So there was his first bet, yeah. There's his first bet, right? So, correct me if I'm wrong, but does that say Bolton to win? But it said 0-0, didn't it? Dortmund, fair enough, they won 3-0. And Napoli won 2-1, but there was 7-2 on. Dortmund were 15-8 on. Bolton drew 0-0 with Chester, there with Cheltenham. But anyway, he got £19. He won £9.71, right? So he's rolled that over today. And he has put £19.71 on a double today. Lille to beat Lorient in the French league, and Lens to beat, PSG to beat Lens tonight. Let's have a look if Lille have won today. Right, Lille have won. So he might get that bet up. If PSG beat Lens tonight, then he has got it up to 50 notes. Where are you banned from? Who's banning you, right? So is it what he wants to achieve? Is he said he's going to turn our £10, which we started with £10 yesterday. He's going to turn it into £200 by next Friday. Yeah. So Jim, right, Zeus shared his screen right last week and played the whole of a Liverpool game on his screen, right? Don't know whether he had the sound or the commentary on, but it didn't get blocked and it didn't get took down or anything. Yet yesterday, at the end of my live, I turned my tablet round, faced the television, right, and it was only small, right in the middle of the screen for the end of the start of the Man City Newcastle game. After about 5 minutes, it went off, and I got an email saying it's been blocked for showing 5 minutes of the game. Honest, I had to edit it. I chopped the last 5 minutes off. But it fucks about with all your views and all that, you know. It's been doing it for ages. Like I always get copyright shit. But there was a live last week where it was something like 350 views one day. 3 days later, it had gone down to like 300. How does it take views off you? There's only two sides scored less goals than Man United this season. Wow. We've got the worst shot conversion in the Premier League, 7.8%. They've only scored twice in the first half at home all season. Bottom on the stats. Up the fucking borough. Big up Torbs, lad. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes, right? I'm gonna stick the link out in the when I come back, I'll stick the link out. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're out. Who's that Tottenham manager anyway? Costa Loglu or something in there. Davey, what do you reckon? I'll go to Wembley or what? I don't know, I'll be looking at the ticket, you know. My dad and my brother have both got season tickets, but they'll be wanting to go. But you've got more chance of getting one for the Carabao Cup than you have for the FA Cup. Wembley holds about 90,000. 2-0 United from the No Content channel. God knows who that is. But he's got no content, whoever it is. We've got 87 subs, no content. Look at yourself, we've got 88 subs. Yeah, boy. What's happened, Monk? What happened last night, bro? You know what? I did me live, right? I did me live and I seen you had one set up. Oh, you lose these little things, yeah. You gonna delete it? Sick. Let me guess. Something to do with our. It just started on yours last night, Monk. I don't know if you've seen what else went on last night, but fucking me. That was just a warm up for whatever happened on yours, mate. Yeah, snooker. I don't. I haven't been watching the snooker. Yeah, it's getting bad, like, yeah. He surpassed himself last night, Tuesday, like. See, he's had more lives than Steve Farthing's cats, all of them put together. Yeah, if you feel like that, mate, definitely. But it's a big place, isn't it? YouTube, right? We must absolutely stink over this corner, like this tiny little corner. It must be only us that. I don't think anyone's ever heard of palm bombing and all that, have they? Apart from us, fucking palm bombing. What is all that about? It's fucking sad, man. Fucking sad. Yes, Peggy. Peggy, I don't mean this in a bad way, right? But I was playing a recording. I played something. Might have been whose channel was it on? Might have been Cut the Supplies channel, who I don't normally watch. But I was playing a repeat, and There was a Scottish woman on there. She was going mad. And I thought, is that fucking Peggy? I thought, is that Peggy? And I had to look. I put my glasses on and I looked, and it was somebody called Don't Judge. Fuck me, they're brutal. Don't Judge. I think it was a woman, but I think her husband was in there as well. They were on about doorstepping people and stuff. I don't know them, like, so. Monk, whatever you do, mate, I hope it works out for you, bro. Like I say, if you're ever totally bored to death and you see me live, jump in it because there won't be anything. We're like over here. Like we might have a little discussion. I mean, I had a little blowout. I'll be honest. This week, I thought, fuck it, I'll just say what I think this week. I had a bit of fun with it, you know what I mean. But it's not for me. It's not for me. All that going in on people and that, and I'll just better off just like, well, you're better off not watching it at all. But I've learned to just be able to watch, uh, and not like let it affect me. But I'll be honest though, I haven't really had half the shit that some people get. Well, I haven't had a fraction of the shit some people get. If Peggy jumps on a channel, there's something going on. Like, so what could happen here? As bad as they've been, Man United at them stats that I just told you about there, they're still eighth or ninth. Who's this Jim Ratcliffe then? Who's bought the stake in Man United? Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So when you're a sir, yeah, when you get made a sir, is that where you get knighted? Is that the same thing? When you're knighted by the Queen or whatever, or the King? Does that mean you're a sir? And what do you get that for? What do you get a knighthood for? Anyone confirm what type of thing you're getting a knighthood for? I don't think Tunji's going to get a knighthood soon. Know what I'm going to do one night? Definitely, 100% is just click who's live. Someone not from this side, but like an American channel or something. Just jump on and have a bit of crap with them. They're all humans, aren't they? At the end of the day, and it's like we don't get that many. We don't go in that. I think we've had Zombo. Anyone who's seen Zombo, he's quite funny. He's only a young lad from is he from Michigan or somewhere like that? The know my mate Daryl. Daryl, if you're listening, mate, if you're listening, lad, let's have a chat, man, because we might be meeting up soon. Jim has said on this channel, I've got it all recorded that he's going to put us up if we get the final. He's going to get us a 5-star hotel, all inclusive and all that. You know what I mean? Everything. So we need to start looking because I think it's sure the finals like quite early on, isn't it? February or something. What did you make of all that last night? I know Peggy's got there's deep rooted beef on here. Like, yeah, I'm quite happy. You know what I mean. I'm quite happy sitting back and watching. I probably do well enough. In fact, I watch too much, but I think it's no problem if you're watching it. I'm just doing these lives now. I'd only be sat here watching them. I'd still love to get a short that went viral. Just one of my own though, not like not some that I'm sharing. You know. Let's face it, right? If I walk into Middlesbrough town, if I walk into Middlesbrough town centre, right, if I have a walk on a Saturday or got more chance on a weekend, like and just kept my video on, and just videoed everything, I'd get thousands of shots out of it. You know what I mean? What's happening, okay? Tunes his dad. Aki, man, what the fuck happened last night, man? I missed it, man. I fell a kip. And woke up about 8:20. And we thought something had already happened on Monks, like, hadn't it? Why has he got beef for you, Charlie? It's got it bad for you, like, Jonesy. He's got bad for everyone now, that. Are you still floating about at like 4 o'clock in the morning, Aki? You know when I used to do them lives on my breaks at work? You know, Aki was always the first one in. Are you still floating about at that time, what? Because I don't do night shift anymore. At the minute. Mate, you know what? He's convinced himself of a lot of things, and that's his problem, man. That's his problem. Funny thing is, though, he fucking loves it, man. He absolutely loves it. He loves it. The man's got 8 channels. Who has 8 channels in cable? You know, he's only on his second one. He's got a big flap on. He's got a big flap on his main channel has got 2 strikes, and he's flapping in case it goes. He's not doing much about it, is he? Well, if Rob's done a video today, I'm sure Tunesy will be the star of it, because that's all it's been. Exactly, mate. 8 channels. I wouldn't even dare admit that. That just says it all. I mean, I could sit here, and anyone here could make a big channel on the back of ripping Tunesy. There's a, oh, That is weird. That I was just about to say the Northern King there. I was just about to say about the Clippers, right? Oh, did you, mate? But I'm not lying, right? Before I looked at the screen there, I was just about to say, right, he's a Clippers dream. And then I was just about to say, right, about when I woke up today at 9 o'clock this morning, there's Jimmy Newman with Scotty G. Scotty G moaned off his face, mate, wasn't he? Fucking hell. What has he done with his hair, King? What is going on with that hair? You know, mate, you've got how much how much content have you got off just that live this morning, mate? So Scotty G, Scotty G spent all his pip, hadn't he? Oh, it's 1-0. 1-0 Man United. What did he do? Did he run out of just for men or something? 1-0 to Man United after 2 minutes. You're up there, Bazza. You can't post it. What did you get a strike for? Does it tell you who struck you then, King? Or because I've got one, right? I've got one strike. It was off the BKFC. And I took the video down, but it was my biggest video. It was when Ben Hatchett was fighting that Robbie Brown, was it? I think I beat King to it, didn't I? And that was my that's how they repaid me. They give me a fucking strike. Are they the same though? Is it still like still count as one of your three? Yeah, but that's Scotty G Baz. Do you know Scotty G Bazzer? Scotty G from you get three of each. Oh, was it the bacon? I seen that Mike Perry on his Mike Perry was on one of his. Is he lying about the Mike Perry thing or what? How the hell is how the hell do you have one little fight that lasted 2 minutes with some deadbeat, yeah, in Ireland, and Mike Perry wants to fight you? So the reckon, King, that the Shadow Nonce is obviously he's monetized. Yeah, is one of his shorts has gone viral, hasn't it? It's had probably had about 20 million views now. That's who he's in with, Baz, tonight. VC's on tonight, and he with Jimmy Newman. I don't know anything about this Jimmy Newman. I just know from you only have to watch the fella for half an hour with go and have a look at this morning. Is live from this morning. Scotty G. Yeah, he got 76,000 subs, but somebody told me yesterday the money because he made some money off it as well. Did he $1,000 or something? He made $1,000 off it. I thought it was more than that. 20 million views. Must have been like a video where you get a lot more, I think. But VC's back, isn't he? Don't know if he's got another channel, but he was in the chat this morning. Still not bad though, is it, King? If you could get one of them every few weeks, get some great pasties with that, mate. Get a viral video. He's got 76,000 subs from it. Yeah, I seen his thumbnail for one of his videos this morning. Had Mike Perry there, the BKFC world champ, wanting to fight the shadow boxer man. You know, it's like Joe Kidd. I heard Joe Kidd on. I watched 5 minutes of Expo last night. 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes was where Joe Kidd was good. Is his hotel not called the Epstein Hotel? It can't be. He can't be that stupid. So he's got these slow Joes bought this hotel in next to Anfield, and it's called the Epstein Hotel. And he was giving rooms away at Christmas to the homeless for now. And but last night he was on about this burger van that he's got, yeah. And he said he was talking to these two Yanks from Miami at his burger van, yeah. So he said I got straight onto him. His phrase was he headlocked this lad, this bloke from Miami. So I headlocked him, started talking about Messi and that. Oh well, yeah. If you can get me some Messi merchandise, slow Joe, like not wanting to miss an opportunity. Trying to get this fella to get him some signed Messi stuff. But yeah, you can just imagine them burgers off Slow Joe's van, like, can't it? Slow Joe Burger. Yeah, but Baz, this Scotty G, yeah, you've got to see him to believe him, like. Is that what he's doing? Exporting and flipping the burgers, is he? Go when you're in the queue for Joe's Burger Van, right? It's your turn, and Joe sit, and you say, "Can I have a double, one of your best double meaty burgers?" And he says, "Do you want out on it?" Just say, "Yeah, five each way." Fucking burgers. There is money to be made in them burger vans, like, especially the money they charge you. Fucking hell, it's because everyone's half pissed, aren't they? Or did he edit the bit out where he was called him a bacon? Yeah, man, the fucking is Expo flipping the burgers for Big Joe because he heard PP saying, "Oh, get me a job." PP was going to be doing the side salads and the sauces and that. Oh, you wouldn't, would you? Sweaty burger off Joe. If Joe's free on Monday, that's a fucking beauty. That's a beauty. I bet he's got Rollies now, Rolexes and that, hasn't he? He's got Rolexes hanging up. Oh, yeah, but Scotty G, right? Let's just have a little minute on Scotty G. For a start, his hair. What the fuck? Every time I've seen him, he's been monged out of his head, right, on wherever it is. I mean, some of the comments this morning, man, were fucking hilarious. Where I hadn't been up long, and I put it on, and you've got that Jimmy Newman, haven't you? And, oh, twice off the line. You've got that Jimmy. You couldn't get two more different people, could you, than Jimmy? He's got to be. He can't be as naive as he's going on. He's like, uh, I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. What have you had? This is Sunday morning, 9 o'clock. Scotty G's there with the front half of his hair black, right? But when he turns around, the back half's all grey. Oh, did he kick him while he was on? Well, he said he had no shame in admitting that he took 28 Valium, 28 Valium in one go the other day, and then wanted to do a live. But then you've got Jimmy, who like he had a rollie this morning in his dressing gown, he showed the camera that it's only a rollie, not a joint. It's only a rollie. And then the other half of the screen is Scotty G eating Weetabix, absolutely off his nut, with half his hair grey. Fucking hell, man. So can you not put now out then, King, for a week? Have you've got a ban? You had a nice robe on though, Jimmy, didn't he? It looked like a nice. Must have just got that for Christmas. It had a nice big, a nice big hood on it. You need a hood on your robe, like. I was gonna say, mate, that can't be right. 28 Valium in one go. I mean, I've took some drugs in my time, yeah. LSD and pills and all that, but 28 Valium seems a little bit like if you're taking 28 Valium, you're in a bad place, aren't you? If you're taking 28 and you're still not asleep. Yeah, but VC, the hedgehog man, seems like he's creeping his way back in now, doesn't he? You know what? I'm not gonna lie, right? I wouldn't mind to have a strip handy, because you do get a good sleep. The wobbly eggs, Tamazipan. Can you remember? It was years ago, Barry. It was when I worked in Stanley. Can you remember Anne the Man? So we had this lass, but she was called Anne, right? But she was a proper tomboy, Anne the Man, we called her. She wasn't like your normal woman, She loved she loved like doing men's jobs, getting oil and getting dirty and all that. And for some reason, we were friendly, Like, do you remember Baz Anne the Man, Unit 5? So I used to sell fags. I used to sell fags to everyone in there, from like duty frees. I used to sell them to everyone, and I used to always give Anne the Man them on tick. So she repaid the favour. She said, "Look, I get a prescription to Mazepans." She said, "I'll go halves with you when I get them every month off a next door neighbour or something." I'd never had one in my life. I swear down, mate. When you haven't had one in your life, right, and you have one of them, it's like half an hour later, you just fight. You're fighting it. You're fighting to stay awake, but you wake up like a new person on the morning. You have a great sleep, like. But I couldn't imagine taking 28. I know they might not. They were only them street ones, but it's even worse, isn't it, man? You fuck knows what's in them. It's like when you buy the sniff and that, isn't it, man? You don't know what's in it. It's gone through about 10 hands by the time it gets to us, isn't it? Yeah, man. Fuck that. But I'm pretty sure I've I've heard a few people say that they pay like £1 each, for a Tamazipan. Like a strip must be like 14 or something, and they paid £1 each. But that's their buzz, isn't it? They just nick them all, don't they? Yeah, I can remember. Bazza, you know Andy Craig, don't you? So Andy Craig, when I first went to work up where Barry used to work, um, I done all my acid days were like when I was like 17, 18. Acid was a big thing, you know. But even then, it was still only once a week or something. It was just a laugh, you know. We'd drop an acid, like about five of us every Friday, we'd drop an acid. And one of us would drive. Because in them days, you get away with it, you know, driving on acid. You get away with it. You didn't think you were doing anything wrong. But we used to go to the snooker club and get the table right in the corner. And the five of us would just be tripping off our heads playing snooker and that. We would be there till like 2 or 3 in the morning. But fast forward 10 years, and I've started a new job in Stanley. And I've come from Middlesbrough, so I've basically walked into a factory full of Geordies. And anyway, ended up getting on sound with all of them. You know what I mean? Basil was one of them. And for some reason, it's in 1-0, 1-0. Great, nice little header there from the corner, Richarlison. Big up Kers, by the way. I see you there, Kers. Yeah, but anyway, I found that God knows how, right? But somebody was selling acid. So I'd been talking to a few people at work, and one of them was Andy Craig, Baz. And he said, "Oh yeah, have some acid. Yeah, have some acid. Have some acid." So I was like, right, I'll get them. I'll get them for you. He was that desperate for them, right? It was on a Friday. I remember he drove all the way from Stanley on a Friday night, all the way to Middlesbrough, right, to pick these 3 acid tabs up. Anyway, I meet him, gives him the 3 acid tabs, right? I goes to work on Monday. No Andy Craig at work on Monday, right? I'm like, oh, fucking hell. Anyway, he only finds out on the Tuesday or Wednesday that he took these acid on the Friday. He took one on the Friday night. He totally had a bad one. Ended up in A&E, like seeing all monsters and all that. But you always felt like you were dying anyway on acid, didn't you? Big up Shirley. Big up Shirley and Tim there. Hope you're all right. I think Tim's got alive, haven't you? Make sure we all pop in and hit the like there for Tim and Shirley. Hey, look at all them greens in the chat. King's only you isn't green, mate. I tell you what, there, Baz. I think he was making. He was making a lot of money. VC was making how much? King, if you're still in, how much money do you think VC was making when he was doing them? When he was doing them daily deckers? He was getting about Baz. He was getting about on average, I would say 500 or 600 people in his lives every day, right? And people were donating. He was getting some mad donos though, wasn't he, King? And there was loads of green in his chat. I don't know how much his membership was, but he fell right in his feet, man. And Decker might as well have just come over and just put money in his pocket. It was so easy. But then it all dried up, didn't it? I mean, say I bet they were all $4.99. 4.99 memberships. That's a month. Mate, if he had even 50 of them, then I reckon it was a lot more. He done that on purpose, you know. He said to me, right, Baz. He said to me, I'd been out with him. He'd been up here to Borough, him and Davy Racing and a couple of the other lads there. We all got on dead well anyway. We were all into the same shit. But Andy, he wasn't daft, was he? Like we went in the tall trees one night, and he pulled me to one side, like off our nuts, and he goes, I'll just let you know, I won't be. This is the last time you'll see me for a long time. I was like, why is that like? He goes, oh, I can't tell you. He goes, but all I can say to you is this will be the last time you see me. Well, this was my shift manager at the time, mate, who I worked with all week for like, I'd been working with him all week for like a few years. So I said, fair enough, fair enough. Anyway, I goes to work on Monday. And next thing, Andy's laid on the floor, isn't he, on the middle of, next to one of the machines? Laid on the floor, like spazzed out like that. Turns out he said that he'd been electrocuted from a loose wire or something. What it was? A loose wire. And cut a long story short, he went on the sick and he ended up taking him to court, saying that he'd been electrocuted at work from this loose wire, but he wasn't daft. He'd made sure that he reported this fault for weeks and weeks in advance. He'd been making the report to the maintenance, but he'd done it in a way where he sort of knew nothing would get done about it. And he totally faked it, man. And he ended up getting a good whack though, didn't he, Baz? And then he fucked off to America. And hustled on the pool tables because it was class of pool and snooker. I think he'd had a few 147s. Cause it's one of these, mate. I think you'd love one of these guys. Seen this, right? It's like a Bluetooth thing. You can get them on Amazon, right? And it's got like loads of different settings. It's got like loads of different mad lights on it. Look, if you get it in the right place, it's supposed to like. It looks like see that thing in the middle. I never have mine in the right place to get the best effect. Yeah, it's Amazon. They're only about 40 quid. We've got Bluetooth on them as well. Yeah, you got to get it right. Anyone who hasn't been over Kerrs, yeah, go and check it out, man. She's proper. She's a free spirit. Well, like it says in the chat, she's a free spirit. So she's like a hippie. Seeing you today with your, was it a Jimi Hendrix t-shirt you've got on today, innit? So was your favourite character in the Young Ones, Neil? Remember Neil out the Young Ones? Vegetable rights and peace. I don't know if are you old enough, Kers? You don't look 50, I'm 50. Oh, Baz, it's your birthday tomorrow, isn't it, Baz? Is it your birthday tomorrow, Baz? 15th. Oh, you remember it all. So really, you missed out on the 70s then, didn't you, guys? You just missed out on the 70s, like the proper hippie era. Because you don't see that many of them about now, do you? Or was it 60s? The 60s more hippie than the 70s, or what? Might be Baz's birthday today, you know. So did you sort of get it passed down from your mum and that, yeah? Isn't it? What any so? Oh yeah, they're not going blue then, mate. Oh, they are on my phone, like. Yeah, on my phone. That's all. Because Slim always says this. Let me try it on my phone here. Yeah, if you're in the chat now, give Cursor a sub. It's free and it's proper chilled. Is man any different there? Like, what's it like on a? I don't know if I've done StreamYard on a. Don't know if I've done StreamYard on my laptop. You know, I have had my laptop on, but it's dead old one. I do it on my tablet now, which basically is like a tablet is a laptop basically without a keyboard. I think you can do quite a bit. I think you can do a bit more. Like you can do a bit more on the old laptop. So what's the main what's the main things you follow as a hippie then? Curs or a free spirit? Like you know what classes you as like a hippie? You know what I mean? So I'll be honest, like I missed all the 70s. I know what a hippie is, and I've seen what's it called? What was that big festival in America? Woodstock was it? They were all hippies and all that, weren't they? But all I'm thinking is flared trousers and flowers, flower power. Yeah, the new phones these days. My phone is absolutely ancient, like absolutely ancient. Ice, we're talking about hippies, mate, and free spirits. What's your views on the hippie scene? And oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's where else I was thinking. Them Volkswagen camper vans and camper vans. Have you seen the new ones now though? That's what I said, Baz. Vegetable rights and peace. He's watching the new ones too much. Barry, is it your birthday today or tomorrow? Or have I got that wrong? Positive, or was it yesterday? Yeah, the old ones are classics, aren't they? King, that's what I said, mate. That's what I said. You know, this last week, I thought. I thought, fuck it. I knew it was the 15. Capricorns, big up the Capricorns. Mine's on Wednesday. Uh, yeah, King. I just, you know me, mate. I might as well have been a hippie because I don't like fuss. You know what I mean? But there's a Capricorn as well. Get up, loads of Capricorn. You know, in here. Oh, you're on night, bro. Or do you start on a Sunday night as well? It's only 8 hours though, mate. Aries the Ram. Because Capricorns are well known for being laid back, aren't they? Other people probably say they're well known for being knobs. Avoid all drama. Most people probably agree with that. But King, yeah, I have this week, mate. If you have been watching us, say one way, a good way to put it was when Sean Wayne comes in a chat and asked if that was the real me in the chat because I've been writing stuff that, like, obviously he thought, is that the real moon? You know what I mean? But I did it on purpose just to see what happened. I've been going in on tunes, but he's absolutely deserved everything though this week. You know what I mean? I must be looking for a bit of exposure. You like him? You haven't been clipping Ice, have you? Or taking piss out of Ice's drawings, have you? Your Ice is this funny, mate. I was talking to Jim yesterday. Yeah, you know Zeus. Yes, Quaver. Big up the Quaver. So Zeus was on here yesterday, Ice, and we got on about you. And he said that he was one of the first who you did a drawing for. Remember? So he was wanting to take a bit of. He was wanting to take a bit of what you call it for. He reckons he started it all off. You know, people getting interested in your pictures and all that. Credit. He's wanting to take a little bit of credit. And when I'm thinking about it, yeah, man, he was the first drawing. Big up Zeus. So we've been bigging Ice up for like 2 years now, Ice. Been bigging you up for 2 years, mate, without any falling outs as well, which is that just proves that I'm a Capricorn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Exposure, Barry. Do you watch any? Do you watch anyone else? Do you watch anyone else? Like, do you hit any of the links? Like, when you're bored. Because I'm trying to get Dennis in. I keep sending Dennis links to a few channels who I think he might like. Quaver, how are you doing anyway? He's been sniffing for an argument, Quaver, so you come in right at the right time. You've saved King doing it. Ebenezer Greensplat. Well, he's had a bit of meteoric rise, hasn't he? I can remember when he had about 500 subs. He or she. But if you want, Baz, I'll I think I've only. I mean, I wouldn't send you any links that were to any shite. You know what I mean? Stuff that we watch. Kers, I don't know if you were in earlier, but Monk has said he's deleting both his channels today. But he has said it before, uh, and he won't deny that he said it before. But he was just like, I don't know. Monk seemed to be just starting to enjoy it again. And then fucking, I'm not going to blame it solely on the Plum tunes, you know what I mean? Eddie, Eddie, massive respect to Eddie, right? He knows he's one of the first people I spoke to on here, right? But Eddie, I seen last night, I seen you put in Tunes' chat. Tunes is proper going off on one, right? Going, fucking, when he goes into one. And then Eddie just pops up with his first comment, and the first comment, big up Flabby in the mood. Gets in there, son. Got you back there, Eddie. I did that. I was laughing my head off, man. I hadn't commented all night. I was just watching. And then it was your first comment, wasn't it? You just did it to wind him up, though, didn't you? And he was hoping he was going to go in on me. He didn't know, did he? Or did he block you because I didn't see any more comments after that? Oh, he's at the post. I might have had it on mute, actually. I might have had it on mute because I was watching the boxing. Oh, Quaver, mate. Seen it. I've seen nearly all of it. Big up Eddie, lad. Respect for that, man. Obviously not doing a very good job of winding him up, like, because, I'm small fry to Tunesy. Tunesy's got bigger fish to fry, and but Quaver, he's totally done a flip, and he's totally flipped, man. He's got rid of all his mods who've been backing him. He even kicked Barnsley Bill off, who's his lieutenant, you know what I mean? So he kicked Barnsley Bill off. Rashford. 2-1. Yeah, he kicked Barnsley Bill off, man. Hasn't he? Quaver. Could you believe that, though? Could you believe it? Oh, is it snowing, Baz? It always snows up there, man. Yeah, so, like, I was sat there watching I'm thinking, I can see what's going to happen here. And even all his army in the chat were all telling him what he was doing, and he wasn't having any of it. Celtic, then shuffling, then before Adnan even come on, I thought Anton's going to come on in a minute, and I think he was provoked a little bit by Crossy, Karen Cross. Crossy, fucking Crossy, man, he makes me laugh. Crossy, he's harmless, right, Crossy, but there's only a few people on here who are like. I don't even rip the piss. I just say what I see with him. But Crossy, you don't see him for weeks and weeks, right? And then he just comes up with he just pops in chats with statements. But he was doing it last night, and obviously there's a few people who've got it bad, bad for Crossy. You know what I mean? And one of them's Anon. The other one's Emma. I can't see that ever getting sorted, but I was thinking this cannot get any worse. But then just to finish me off, Crossy put in the chat. Big up everyone. I'll be doing a live this week. And you can jump on and we'll sort it out. And I had a look at it, and there's Crossy 11 o'clock. One day this week, 11 o'clock. Hashtag I'm not skint. Hashtag Rock Ferry or something, wherever he lives. Eddie, whenever you see Crossy, mate, just have going on him, man. Because Crossy. But loads of people, it's like with you, people blow smoke up his ass, man. Up across his ass. He never does a live. He's the king of the deleted lives. Or the cancelled lives, sorry. He will not turn up for that. I put my mortgage on it. He promised all the people who were lonely on Christmas Day that he was going to do an 8 o'clock live and get them through Christmas night with Crossy. Christmas night with Crossy, and then he didn't turn up. Said he was in the pub. You got to have a lot of energy for Tuesday, like, haven't you? So, Kers, what what CDs in your CD player right now? If you were to turn your CD player on, what CD have you got in it? People still play CDs. Yeah, we've got Tracky in here, like Tracky's enemy number one, and he with 420 CD. Show me age now, Pink Floyd. I'm not gonna lie, right? I'm 51 in a couple of days, right? And the only this sound gonna sound so bad. The only Pink Floyd ass song I know is "Brick in the Wall." That's it. And I totally missed the Pink Floyd thing. I've got loads of C90s, man. TDX C90 mixtapes. You know where you write on the tape what it is. The only two, I missed all the Eagles. Bob Dylan, I couldn't tell you a Bob Dylan song. Maybe Blowing in the Wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Is that Bob Dylan? So you've obviously heard your mum. You grew up with that music in the background, haven't you? Fleetwood Mac, yeah, because they're a little bit more commercial. Hendrix, I know Smoke on the Water. Smoke on the water. Dun, 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 dun. That's all I know of Hendrix. The Police. Uh, the Police. Don't stand so close to me. Message in a bottle. Uh, Roxanne. And I know Sting's the lead singer. I'm more of an 80s. But it makes sense though that I'm 80s. If you're 48, you should be you're 3 years younger than me. 3 years younger than me, so you grew up with that music around the house, haven't you? I grew up with 80s music. The first song I ever bought, right, the first record I ever bought was "Come Back My Love" by the Darts, and then it was Status Quo, Margarita Time, and then you're talking after that you're talking Badness, Bad Manners, and then all the 80s bands. Oh well, that'll do it then. Five brothers and sisters, are older. Oh, I couldn't imagine having five brothers and three sisters. Can you imagine that? Fucking hell. How do you remember? How do your parents cope with that? Everyone did it, man, didn't they? Everyone did it, man, with the old pause button. Bruno Brooks. She died this week. Kers, I'm pretty sure Kers, you'll know Annie Nightingale, won't you? She died this week, man. Radio One stalwart. Tracky, how old are you? You're not that old, are you? Tracky, but you'll still know what we're on about. Pretty sure. Oh, it's off the bar. Under the corner there, Belvedere from Tottenham. Rocked the bar. Good game, this, like. Yeah, 5 older brothers, man. Jesus. Have you seen that family? Have you seen that family on the telly where there's about 20 of them? I don't even know if it's the biggest family in the world. I don't think it is. Jesus Christ. They made a series of them, haven't they? How have they got the energy to do anything, man? Is that what they call the Radfords? Mate, have you seen it? How do they even remember all the names and that? Eddie, a bit rusty there with the bars, kid. What's your dog called, Kers? I did see early on, and I meant to remember. Uh, is it a little Scotty? Is it a Scotty Terrier? Is that I've June? Oh, you know what, Kers? It hates me to say this, right? It pains me to say this, but have you heard of Steve Farthing? Have you heard of Ship Pit Steve? We call him Gracie. That's the one. I'll remember that now. Have you heard of Steve Farthing, the man on the mountain? Maltese. Well, he's got a little Scotty dog, but I think I don't because I don't want to put you onto the Steve channel because did he sub? Did you watch any of his stuff? What would you call him? Is he a free spirit or a hippie? Or is he just a tramp? He doesn't get much love over here. He used to. But he doesn't now, because he's not very. He's definitely not a Capricorn. That's enough, Is that half time? Once is enough for Steve. After that, he can. It's one of these where he's fell out with everyone on YouTube. Sorry about the name. You're on a bit of AC90 there, Eddie. What did Kurt mention? Some of the bands there, didn't you? Dire Straits. Seen Dire Straits. I know Dire Straits, and who's the other one? You know what? Last time I moved house, right? Last time I moved house, I left shitloads of stuff in the garage, right? Because I had nowhere to put it. So I left loads of CDs, like boxes and boxes of CDs. A lot of them were copies, when people were doing the copies, and then they started doing the covers for them as well, didn't they? So it was just yes, Quavers a Capricorn as well. Kers is a Capricorn, I'm a Capricorn, Baz is a Capricorn. My mum's a Capricorn, my brother's a Capricorn. I've left them all there, Kers, it was you couldn't have got more varied range of CDs. There was absolutely no. Well, a lot of them were 90s. A lot of them were 90s. He doesn't now, man. Ice, you kind of watched him for a while, mate. He doesn't live in the bus anymore. Lives in a fucking commune now. He lives in lives in a tent. It's like a massive tent. Yeah, I left a load of DVD, there was a load of videos in the loft as well. I only ever went in the loft. I only ever went in the loft where I lived for about 10 years. I went in the loft 3 times, I think. And there was the remnants of a grow. Somebody had been doing a grow up there, you know, a little grow, weed. Still had like twigs and that off the plants. It had the box from a heater, you know, the heaters that they use. And then there was a box full of VHS videos, man. There you go. Ice, get a load of that. You know, Ice loves his rappers. You know that, Eddie, don't you? So he's going to be critical. You're going to have to come up with something good there, like. Well, all Steve's done is no one can give me, no one can clarify anything about why he's finally, whether he has been moved off the mountain. But his time's definitely up there. He's now got a tent from somewhere. I think it was Jude, you know, Jude, when Jude's tent blew away, I think he landed on the beach. Steve got it. Do you reckon? Because if you watch him, if you catch him at the right time, he'll probably tell you that he'll probably come up with some shit like, this is the happiest he's been for years, you know. But he's not happy around people, man. That's his problem. He's got. Why else, right, would you live on a mountain with dogs miles away from anyone else? And because he just can't communicate with people. He's got no social skills and that. Sean, come on, mate. From me to you, Sean, as a good friend who's been there for a long time, yeah, please don't give Tunes many more chances, mate. Come on. After last night, mate, what he did to people who followed him for years, what he did to people who followed him and stuck up for him, and you're one of them. You're one of his mod, Sean, who, and you do now for helping, but he just drop you like that, mate, like he's done. Seen it coming for the last few days, but what he did last night, even to one of his top mods, right? Julie's is one of his super mods, yeah. Julie's is not one for staying up all night, right? But she stayed up. I know for a fact, I was watching. She stayed up last night because she wanted to keep an eye on that chat, right, for Tunes, right? And she must have stayed up till daft o'clock, right? 2 o'clock or something, 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then she'd had enough after all the shit getting shuffling on and all that, all the shit that was going on. And she said good night to everyone, and he didn't even have the decency to say like good night. He didn't even say anything to her. He just picked up on someone in the chat and went, "Oh, you're a fucking plum." Mate, it was bad, wasn't it? I didn't give a fuck about anyone, man. Jules, not a single fuck. He'll just drop everyone like that, man. Like he has done. And he openly said this morning that tonight he's just going to go in on everyone. Quaver, you know the real ones, man. You know what us lot over here will always have your back, man. It's just in money and out the other with most of them. Even when shit happens, you know. Getting better, like Eddie. I know you can do better though. I think there's only you who's held on to your Spanish on. No one's Spanish safe today. Like, it just makes me laugh, man. The way you treat. He only does the YouTube because it's the only time that he ever feels important. He turns that YouTube off, and I'm not saying I've got shitloads when I turn YouTube off, but nobody's listening to fucking Tunesy. He's not telling anyone what to do when he turns that YouTube off. But when he does, he's got the power, any of the spanner. Don't say that while we've still got a few of his buds in. Nah. All I'm saying is, John not daft, mate. I can see that everyone's giving him. He's right on the edge with everyone. All his mods. There's a few comments away from everyone just fucking him off. Do you reckon, Trenton? Would have. My lips are sealed, mate. Yeah, man. Haven't you been tempted? Have you not been tempted, Ice, to do a tunes? Do a tunes drawing, man. John, you could see what was happening last night, though. I was just, I was laughing at it. But I do feel sorry for the likes of Julie's and Cindy and Bill, Barnsley Bill, who were like doing the best for him. But after last night, nothing's. The African Nations Cup, Egypt versus Mozambique. And you won't hear that very often on this side. Somebody who doesn't know who tunes is. Well, Sean, I only seen that Paul Annan. I only seen Paul Annan's live last night. You know what I feel bad for? But he hasn't been in here today. And he won't be wanting anyone to feel bad for him, right? Because he doesn't need anyone. Gav B here. He'd been out on a night out last night. Everyone knows what Gav B's like, you know. He's on a bit of a high. He's on a high, isn't he? You know. So he's trying to, right in the middle of all the shit, he's jumping on the panel and he's like, he's in a nightclub or something, or he's on a night out or something. And he's come on having a bit of a laugh. But no one was interested because they're right in the middle of a load of beef. But Gav knew this. He was just trying to lighten the mood. It wasn't working. But he jumped on Cut's channel and he was still in the same mood. He was in a good mood, having a laugh, and that you could see he was buzzing. He'd been on the Red Bulls all night. And then Tunes come in and just turned on him. And then from that, it went Chris the Brick, proper grilling him, having a proper Chris the Brick going right in on him for about an hour, and he still didn't lose his rag. Didn't believe it, man. Monk was in here earlier saying he's gone, he's deleting his channels again. Apparently. I mean, it's entirely up to Monk what he does, you know what I mean? Monk's not daft. But all I said to him was, you know, there's still a few good channels. You don't have to. You don't have to watch any of the others, you know. But I understand if you didn't want to totally understand it, man. But just wrong that before that last night, Monk was on here yesterday afternoon. He seemed totally fine. Oh, Kieran's got super fast broadband, hasn't he? Now Fire Stick's behind again. Fucking Fire Stick. Chris was on fire, like. Honestly, the things he was saying to Gav, I was in the car. I was in the car this afternoon going to the shop, and he had it on my phone, and I was thinking, lovely left foot finish there. Lovely little dribble into the box. 1-2, bang, left foot. Yeah, I was driving to the shop this morning, and I was thinking, Gav B's just going to go mental here. He's just going to tell Chris to fuck right off. But he didn't. And that's why Chris kept going. I'll be honest, Kieran. I seen most of it because I was watching the boxing, but can't remember your name being or anyone slagging you off or anything. Like, I'll be honest. But I think cut the supply. I've heard of it, and I knew all the people. I was ghosting. It was probably a chap that I would have went in and been able to have a bit of banter. You had people on the panel, all people who were new. All the chat was people who were new. I just couldn't be asked getting into it all. But apparently, what he'd been doing, Quaver, he'd been live for 12 hours just watching other people's lives, which is fine. Um, no one had a problem with it until Jones jumped on. I think it's all going to boot off again tonight, isn't it? 100%. Well, you guarantee somebody's got it. I think Yogi's World's been coming in here last few times. Been live. He's been popping in, but I'm sure as a clipper, as a clipper, uh, you should know by now that you've got to be onto any lives that Tunes does. You know what, mate? I'll be honest, right? It was from Canada, wasn't it, last night? What's with the Canada? Quebec? That's not Quebec. Doesn't like scream out like boxing mecca of the mecca of the boxing world, does it? But I watched that first fight where they just, I think it's that weight in it, that, what is it, the lightweight, the like 8, 9, 10 stone weight, where they just knock out of each other, don't they, for 12 rounds. It was Sanchez and I think the lad who had the belt, he got the decision, didn't he? But I know Callum Smith. I know all the Smiths, like, from boxing. But yeah, that fella, that Berbatov, he looks like a bit of a. You could see the power. I think he did well the last 6. What was it? 6, 7 rounds, and shot the towel in the end, didn't it? Didn't come out for the 8 or 9. There's no point, is there? To sum it up, Tunes just hasn't got a clue what he's doing, man. His head's all over the shop. He doesn't know whether he's in Cork or York. His head's just fucked. And he just sounds stupid now. Every time he opens his mouth, he just sounds like a dick. He says one thing, then he just contradicts himself a minute later. One of the funniest things when he kicked Mr. England off. 24 hours before, and people were all saying this in the chat as well. We had them, lovely them, proper knock your mouth in though, Quaver. You know why? Oh, sorry, you know why I can hear it dead loud? Because I've got that in, it's got a mic on it. It's right in my mouth. Sorry about that. Of course you will, man, Kieran. But I was looking at the top 10 in that division. It said just before the fight, Leo, big up Leo, lad. Respect. Leo, I did get notification for your live yesterday, or I would have definitely been in there, even just to say hello. Yeah, that Berbatov bloke, he reminds me of, who's that MMA fighter who beat Conor McGregor? Reminds me of him. Oh, what about Jackie as well? Jackie won Tracky last night. I mean, she's brutal anyway, and she. But that just turned with tunes, with tunes like that on one word. Khabib, mate, yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. It's that beard, isn't it? But that Berbatov, where's he from? He's he's not like Russian or like he sounds, is it? His name. You'd think he was from the same place as that Khabib, but he's not. Is he? He's from weird place, I'm sure. Yeah, man, you know that we'll get all the big hitters in here, Sean. You know what I mean? All the people that matter coming here, man. Yeah, don't see much of Yogi. Yeah, he's the only Clippers that I watch. Northern King and I can't think. But Northern King's my main Clipper. Yeah, well, it's no. I'm not going to say right. I'm not going to say it's anything to do with the the Scousers. But did you see the other night when you had all that shit with Worry, didn't you? And Worry, where's Worry? Worry hasn't been seen since. Worry hasn't been seen since that night. But J Mac's brutal. Tony Kelly sound. J Mac might be sound. Who's the other one? There's all flavours. I get on with all of them in there, but they don't very often go over to tunes. They only went there because Worry was there, having a little pop, but it all went a bit nuts, didn't it? Jackie one tracky, that was Raver's shout. That like I can claim to be there when that show come out. Listen, Jackie one tracky. So are they always over there? Then? So can you clear this up for us? Who is Eds then, Quaver? Is that J Mac Eds? Is that just another account? Are they the same people, Eds and J Mac? Let's just make a little pact while we're here now, right? All the 17 people that are in here, yeah. when it's all going off, just stick with each other, have each other's backs, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be in a big way, but if someone, and you don't have to go on and put yourself in loads of shit, but I've seen it a few times this week. Like, very rarely I get talked about with other people's chats, but, I said a few things about tunes this week, and he said a few things, on his live, like, oh, he's a boring bastard. And I've seen a few people pop up just saying, oh, yeah, uh, you know what I mean? Don't be saying that about Moon and all that. Like, I see it. And that's all we've got to do for each other. But like I say, in that chat last night, Tunes, I feel sorry for the people who back him to the hilt because it's like everyone knows that, like, I always back to fighting trolls. People going in, when he left and that, and people still giving him loads of shit. I mean, he's not my mate or anything, but I always sort of stuck up for him a little bit. But there's a point where you can't stick up for people anymore. Plus, they don't. One thing about fighting trolls, he never did anything for me. He never once been in this chat in 2 years. There's going to be loads of ghosts, and I mean, they're all full of ghosts anyway. It's got like 150 people in the chat with like 20 people chatting. Right. You'd always know, like, this is Tunes, yeah, this is Tunes. Well, is anyone going to come on and talk to Tunesy? I'll give it another 5 minutes. I know I've only been live for 10 minutes, but I'll give it another 5 minutes. If no one wants to come on and talk to Tunesy, yeah, fucking makes me laugh, man, honestly. Say you just like laughing. It's absolutely dead when we're not. If you don't get anyone on the panel, it's absolutely dead. I just keep forgetting to put the link out on here. I put it out a few times today. Usually, I don't know if I've got some. I always at the start. I always say to the mods, just stick the link out when you want. Cause I'm not bothered. Me, I don't. People want to come on, come on. I like talk to anyone. I have PP on here yesterday. PP did another one. She said, just a quick 5 minutes. Well, that covers, you see. When you jump on somebody's live, if you say I've only got 5 minutes, then you get out clause in it. You get out clause if it's not going very well, you just say, I'm going now. So when they say that, I always make sure that they stay for about half an hour. You talk about to PP. We had a little chat about the specialist subject, cars, and oil changes and that. Made a good game this thing, innit? You know what? That was getting to be one of my favourite bets. That 2-all. I loved the bet three draws. Right on a Saturday, five or tenner on three draws. But if you double it up with the correct score draw, Sean, you like a bet 3-2-2 draws. Imagine a tenner on 3-2-2 draws. Mate, your quid's in then. Because if you think about it, 1-1's going to be your 1-1 is is your go-to draw, yeah. 3-3, there isn't many 3-3 draws, is there? You don't get many 3-3, but 2-2. Have you seen what you can get for a 2-2 draw? It's about 10-1. Sometimes 14-1. If you get three of them in a treble, put it on a lucky 15. You need to get one of them in. You're getting a bit extra back, but if you get three of them in, quickly work that one out, Sean. A tenner on a treble 2-2, 3-2-2s, 14-1s. We talked 150 quid on a 14-1. Times that by 40. Oh, mate, you're talking a lot of money. You're going to get Securicar. Boss Dog, what time are you? How many Copperbergs are you in? Did anyone see Boss Dog's? I shared his live yesterday. But when I shared it, Boss Dog, you were downstairs in your new gaff. But he was having an argument with Alexa. Like Alexa wasn't listening to him. But he took his coat off and that, and he was like busting some shapes out, right? Busting some shapes out. And if his Alexa had worked, that live would have blew up because I shared it. But then your Alexa wasn't listening to you, and you fucked it up, fucked it off. I can't believe that them lot still don't know. That could have been a penalty, that VAR might have to have a look at that. That Van Cleef account, Sean, right? I'm not going to lie. For a minute, I did think in a weird sort of way that they were saying it was you, right? And I was thinking, that can't be Sean Wayne. And I don't even know why, but it was only for a minute. I thought, I wonder if it is, But I don't think, I'm pretty sure it isn't. But it's just that name in it. It's sort of Van Cleef. It sort of goes with Genghis and Vlad, doesn't it? It sort of fits in nicely with with them characters. But even they're saying that they don't know. They don't know where. Boston turned into an algae. It's like, oh, Dave. Where's Dave anyway? Where's Smithers? Anyone seen Smithers? Yeah, you know what? For Dennis, it's in with a dodgy tash in it. Oh, that's it. Boss dog. Dennis, that brings me right into what I wanted to mention. But yeah, Lee Van Cleef, he does the westerns, doesn't he, with the dodgy tash, doesn't he, down there without that bit. He always played a baddie. But Boss Dog, have you seen somebody's been putting posts up of Jay Belfast? Mate, he's a spitting dabs of you if that's Jay Belfast. It's a spitting dabs of you, mate. Have you seen the posts? I thought it's fucking Boss Dog. Somebody doxing Jay Belfast. But it's the fucking spitting dabs of Boss Dog. Tell me if I'm wrong. He's off his head, isn't he, Bosco? He's like Jim. Imagine going for a pint with Boss Dog and Jim. You wouldn't dare go to the toilet. I'll show you. I'll see if I can find it, boss. You wouldn't dare go to the toilet, would you? Oh, don't say that, Quaver. I think she means personality-wise there, Boss Dog. But honestly, I'll show you. Show you. Can't think who's put the post out now. Does anyone else know who put them posts out? What's this Bally girl? Why is she? I'm gonna have to. Just all over posting stuff every 2 4 minutes. Who would be going in on Jay Belfast? Cheers, Quaver, for confirming that there. Let's have a look. It's like a. It looks like was in the paper. This photo was in the paper or something. I'll find it. Come on. Gab B makes me fucking laugh, you know. I have a beauty laugh with Gav. Always wind Gab B up about his dress sense, yeah. He loves it. Where the hell's it gone now? Oh, I tell you who's it's on. I tell you who posted it. DG Backup. If you have a look on DG Backup, see if I can find it. He's got some beef with found it. See, Boss Dog. See where I'm come from. See where I'm come from, dog. Or am I out of order? It was only at first glance. No, look at first glance, man. You know my eyesight's not what it used to be. See what I mean? From a distance. Is anyone else getting that? Don't fall out with us over that, dog. Oh, man, I'll get the fucking bloke out the Halifax advert. And he's black. Cap and Goaty. But is that Jay Belfast or can anyone confirm that? Is that Jay Belfast? Because there's a lot of things on here, where you've known somebody's voice for ages, but then you see a picture of them and it just doesn't go with it, does it? 100%, bro. Apparently, Quaver. Apparently, can't confirm it, like, but still 2-2, mate. We've got 19 minutes. When this match is finished, that'll be me wrapping this up when the match finishes. I've got 2 shifts. I've only got 2 shifts to do this week, like 5:30 start in the morning. Brutal. It's the barefaced cheek of them, though, Quaver, isn't it? I mean, I think it's pretty nailed on that Mark Belfast has got skeletons in the closet, hasn't he? But the barefaced cheek of them, like, I mean, Mark and Jay both come on this YouTube and jumped on any panel. Didn't give a fuck, jumped on any panel to have them skeletons in your closet doing that. Fucking hell. I should know by now. That's the one, bro. So is it what you showed us last night, Boss Dog? Is that your salon? Yeah, is that where you're going to have all the where it's all going to happen? Oh, battery's dead. You come back. Yep, that's the right charger. How was that spare room? Could help us. Could go either way. This game, go either way. Oh, I cooked me steaks last night, Bob. Done me steaks. Done me 2 sirloin steaks. You know what I did though? You know what I did wrong? Put too much oil in the pan. I got it red up, but I put too much oil in. You don't need much here. Still nice, though. But you know the fat that's on the outside of a sirloin steak? Oh, I don't really like the fat, see. But my dad ate it all, though. But it didn't really look like, yeah, put too much in, boss. I got it red up because I wanted to hear the sizzle, when you put it in, it sizzled. It did sizzle, but it was too much. There was too much oil. Did browned off nicely in that, but it didn't look like, when you go to a restaurant and you get a big sirloin steak, it didn't look like that. It did before I cooked it. Did before I cooked it. Yeah, drowned it, mate. But you learn, man. I've still got a few more, and I've got some ribeyes as well, which I believe. Can't believe I've never had ribeyes, yeah. Which I believe is supposed to be a bit tastier, aren't they? Would you recommend? Would you recommend like them grill? The grid, like griddle. Do it on a griddle thing as well because we've got one of them. Got a griddle. Or what about an air fryer? Someone mentioned an air fryer doing steaks in the air fryer, or is that like sacrilege? We're winding down, Paul. We're winding down, mate. We've got 15 minutes left in the match, and then we've just been having a natter, mate. Just talking shit, basically, mate. That's what we're good at over here, man. Tobbs popped in early on. I stuck the link out for him, but he was busy. He was just on his way out. Right, so don't do it in the air fryer. I've got that. Lovely little touch that. Someone tried to do one of them yesterday as well. Tried to do Ronaldo, when the ball was going the byline and the ball was going out for a corner, and the lad was left-footed, and it was just on the line. When you see a what do they call them, monk? Did you see it yesterday? I can't remember who it was. Imagine you go on the byline, right? Chasing after a ball, it's going out for a corner. And then instead of curling it with your left foot, you put your right foot behind. Put your right foot behind your left foot and fucking cross it. It looks quality. He got his foot around it, but it didn't. It went out just over the crossbar. I think Ronaldo used to do it. Yes, yes, Swanee. These games like over Christmas where they end up a draw. Them 2 points, them 2 points at the end of the season, crucial, aren't they? But he used to always do it. We'd throw 3 points away at the end, like we'd let a late goal in. Yeah, last minute winner. And you just think, fucking hell, but you get over it in the middle of the season. But then it comes the last day of the season, and that point, or them 2 points, are priceless, aren't they? Priceless, especially if you're at the bottom or you're on the top. You start thinking about missed chances and that. It's going to be a mistake. It's going to be a mistake, or a bit of brilliance in it. Bostog, apparently Joe Kidd's the fella who asked about the steaks out. He's got a burger van. Fact notification come out with the best of one liner of the day. Like it was on about Joe Kidd. Joe Kidd's now got a burger van outside Anfield. Yeah. So fact notification said, if you want a burger on a Saturday after, you've got to order it on the Monday. Or just what do you reckon? Me cook a naughty steak. Come on, Swanee, in a couple of sentences. Because I've done 2 sirloin steaks last night. But practice makes perfect. Wasn't don't get me wrong, but put too much oil in. So it was a skill by error, mate. So how were you cooking a sirloin steak, Swanee? Give us your tips. Fuck me. Wow, beautiful. Fuck me. Fuck me. Wow. Swanee puts creatine on his sprinkles creatine on his steaks. Because he's training now and fucking Arnie there. He's having a bit of a midlife crisis, and we've all been through it here. Swanee's just going through it. "20 minutes." See, Bostog yesterday said as long as you can leave it at room temperature. So Swanee's saying 20 minutes. So that's 20 minutes out of the fridge. What else, Swanee? There's your first mistake. What's the next one? What you? Classic, yeah, classic. Give you a point for that one. Do you massage it like? Cause is it rock salt? Out the grinder. You want to. Bostog's massaging it. And I think he's talking to it as well. He's having a little chat with it while he's massaging the Himalayan rock salt. You say pepper as well. Pepper. That's got to be the ground white pepper. That's dead, isn't it? That is dead, isn't it? That black. That white pepper. That dead pepper. That man. I went to the doctor's last year. I said to him, I said, "Doctor, every time I sneeze, I get a big hard on." He said, "Have you took out for it?" I said, "Yeah, pepper." Yeah, but you got to have pepper in the grinder now, haven't you? Wise words there. Can't argue with that one. Like, if you put a bit of mustard on it, it will taste the mustard. Can't argue with that one. Do you mean that? It's not a thing it's not a condiment. Is it a condiment, mustard? It's not something that I go for, mustard, I'll be honest. Dijon mustard. What are you saying about the mustard, Boston? Come on, Swanee, stop googling what you do with the steak. We want to know what's going on. You've seasoned it with salt and black pepper. Here we go. We'll do this one first, boss. Heat the pan while you're seasoning the steak. And when the pan is at the right temperature, how do you know it's at the right temperature? So you've got a dry pan, yeah? Place butter in the pan with thyme. Then place steaks in. Baste the steak. Who else reckons that Swanee's Googled that, or he's just looked in, Raymond Blanc's Raymond Blanc's cookbook that he got for Christmas? Thyme. Baste the steak. Cook for a minute. Okay, now. Still be alive. Still be talking to you. He's still talking to you, man. Oh, as if we fire stick buffer him with 4 minutes to go there. Right, what the boss dog say before that? Spoon of butter. Bestow gravy granules. No time for mustard. Right, he's the next. Turn over. Add baste other side. Cook for another minute. Repeat this cooking for another minute. Repeat this 4 times. He's definitely reading that off Google there. Like, repeat this 4 times. Dennis likes his bird. Dennis wants to crack his teeth on it. And what you serving it with, Swanee? Come on. What you serving it with? This is the big one. Go on, we're all waiting with bated breath to see what Swanee's serving his steak with. Get all the how many grams of proteins in that, like. He had another one today, had to have a nap. You crack one open, he had a whiff of it, and you had to have a nap. He'll smoke anyone under the table, but when it comes to drink, he's had them Copperbergs in the fridge for about 3 years, I bet. He's like Jonesy, he gets drunk off a whiff of the barmaid's apron. I've got 5 minutes. It's anyone's game, this. Saying that, if the score now, I'll probably see it in 5 minutes over here with my Wi-Fi. Did you see the game earlier? See how long it took them VAR that goal that wasn't a goal earlier. Anyone could see that he was offside by a toenail, right? But it still took them 5 minutes, man. It showed you the two people in the VAR room just talking there, having a fag. The whole 80,000 people are waiting for a decision. And the VAR blokes, ah, what do you reckon? I've had to have another look. He's had about 20 looks at it. Yeah, man. Call me Lazar, mate. That's what it'll be, man. Told you take it easy on them one arm press ups, man. I know every morning I jump out of bed, up 1, 2, down 1, 2, then the other sock. Let's up Diesel Cardi. What's that name all about then? We haven't got time to discuss it today because we're wrapping it up in 3 minutes. But Diesel Cardi, I like that name. A bit like Vin Diesel in it and Cardi B. Mixture of Vin Diesel, Cardi B. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's what we like to see. Quick explanation. Two dogs. Brilliant. What dogs are we? What dogs we got? Are they related? Or is one a bitch? Is one a dog? Yeah. Gotta watch him, he's fruity this one, like hello. So the dogs that I've had, right? So we had a dog when I was a baby called Bruce, right? Bruce, which is a classic dog name in it, Bruce. Then we had a Ben, which is an even more classic dog name, Ben. Ben, Bruce. Then we've had a Bella, all bees, man, Bella. Then we've had a Pfizer. We've had a Cali. So, quickie, because we've only got a couple of minutes, we'll talk. If you come in next time, you can tell us a bit more. But are you having to muzzle any of them now then? We did have a big discussion on this. We need to discuss it a bit more. Oh, over the bar, McTominay. Yeah, the band, mate. Are you having to, because it's coming to effect, hasn't it? I don't see a problem. My take on it is put a muzzle on, all dogs. Job done. You know what I mean? Of course I will, mate. Of course I will. I'll sign your air fryer or anything. Yeah, I think put a muzzle on a dog. It's not the end of the world if it means that it can't do anything then, can it? Can't bite anything with a muzzle on. Two-two. Are we happy with 2-2? Man United fans, Tottenham fans. I always think the draw is a bit of a waste of a game, innit? You know. But time will tell. Come the end of the season, could be ruined that point. Yeah, but they wouldn't have to protect themselves from anything, would they? Because the other dogs would have a muzzle. You know what I mean? If all dogs are muzzled, then no one can be harmed. And I think it's gonna. I think that's what's going to happen. I can't believe they haven't said it already. Bad timing there, Bright lad. Yeah, that's what I mean. But it's easy to see though if someone hasn't got a if a dog hasn't, and you report it. It's the only solution. It's the only solution, I reckon. But we'll discuss this on another time. Big respect, everyone. It is. I'm absolutely starving now, and a little song. Let's go for this one today because I won't get copyrighted for this one. Ella, funny, like it.
Yeah, that's pure tribal, that league. Yeah, this song's gonna be about smoking talk. So, I think you'll understand if you smoke talk, you'll be pure loving this.
Anyone who isn't tapping the feet of this song is tone deaf.
Fuck them, league. I'm having a bit of that league because I'm a gangster. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. I discovered when about the age of 4. I found it on me uncle's on his kitchen floor. It was pure brown with a little bit of green. I smoked the fucking like a gangster and I don't want that. I said, father, your little Doyle, get us a pipe and some fucking tin foil, cause I'm down to the god to get off me face. I'm only 4 years old but I know me place. I'm a gangster, a smoker, an absolute pure joker. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. Me granda kept his resin and his wooden leg to get a couple of a joint. I had to pure beg. I'd say, yeah, granda, couple off that. If you didn't give us any, then I'll break your fucking back. And now you're my granda, but you're being pure tight. If I didn't get me tough, then there's gonna be a fight. Me granda said, no, get off me fucking case. So I spot this person shade pack, that's the way it's gonna be. Me granda said, sorry, Buzz, cops have been a spanner. You can have a blood, just didn't tell your nana. I said, well, that's pure on the slide, but I didn't give a fuck, cause I wanna get high. Higher and higher, up to the sky. Me granda got blitzed, then he started to cry. I said, yeah, granda, what should I do? Me granda said, no, I'm pure proud of you. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. You don't have to be a gangster to fucking smoke talk. All you've got to be is absolutely class. If you take drugs, people look up to you. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. La 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 la. I smoke talk. Do you wanna buy some talk?